What's up guys, 101, and yes, finally we're going to be doing Smackdown vs Raw 2007 GM mode as requested by you the viewers. But enough of that guys, let's get going. Okay, so we're going to be drafting brand new rosters, and now the first question, are we going to pick Raw or Smackdown? Could go either way. I know most people tend to go with Raw because Raw are normally the dominant brand, you know, in real life WWE. But for the sake of being the underdog, I think I'm going to go with Friday Night Smackdown. So we are going to be the GM of Smackdown, and hopefully together we can make Smackdown the best brand in the WWE. So on the screen now, just a few bits of information. The Raw has got the Divas Championship, Smackdown's got the Cruiserweight. So straight into the draft, wasting no time. This is going to be fast and furious guys. Who are we going to pick as our number one pick for Smackdown? We should be going for Triple H or Shawn Michaels, but we're going to be going for Kurt Angle, as he is my favourite wrestler of all time. On the Raw side, you just saw Raw have picked Batista as their number one draft pick, but we're going to move on SmackDown. Draft pick number 2 is going to be the face of our Cruiserweight division, that being Rey Mysterio. Draft pick number 3, as Triple H just got picked for Raw, but our draft pick number 3 is going to be Triple H's tag team partner, DX member HBK, Shawn Michaels. So far we've got Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio and Shawn Michaels. A pretty impressive start so far. And it's going to get even more impressive now because draft pick number 4, the Rated R superstar, former World Heavyweight Champion, is going to be Edge. Speaking of impressive, draft pick number 5, going to be the Dead Man, The Undertaker, coming back to Friday Night Smackdown. And now draft pick number 6, we've got Randy Orton. So we've got Randy Orton and Edge, so potentially we've got Rated RKO reunited there for some future tag team title feuds. Next draft pick coming up, and who are we going to pick? We're going to be picking, it looks like, Chris Benoit. This was the last game Chris Benoit was actually featured in, so hopefully you guys won't mind seeing Chris Benoit on this GM mode. So Benoit, our latest pick, but a brand new pick now about to come. And who are we going to be picking? We're going to be picking Bobby Lashley, going to be our 8th draft pick of Smackdown. As we go down the list now, we're getting some less popular guys, but JBL, not bad at all. JBL is our 9th draft pick. Damn, Kane, pretty low down on the popularity scale there. But still, Kane coming to Smackdown, so now we've got Undertaker and Kane. Again, potential tag team there. A quick look on the Raw side, they've got Batista, Triple H, John Cena, RVD, among many more. So pretty even rosters so far, but we're going to be adding the biggest man on the game, the Big Show, draft pick number 11, coming over to Smackdown. Also Mick Foley, Ric Flair, Lita, Booker T, Carlito, Umaga, Chavo Guerrero, kind of a strange one for a Raw pick, but still back on Smackdown. Looks like Ken Kennedy is going to be coming back to Smackdown as well, of course currently in TNA as Ken Anderson or Mr. Anderson. Plenty of divas left, but we're going to continue, and I think we're going to be going for arguably one of the best athletes we've had in WWE, and we're going to sign him to a short 5-week contract. Shelton Benjamin, without his big mama, coming back to Smackdown. Next draft pick, going to be Matt Hardy, it looks like. Matt Hardy, former version 1, always been a fan of Matt Hardy. It's a shame Matt Hardy isn't a cruiserweight on this game because he would make quite a nice cruiserweight champion. But we're going to end it now. Draft pick number 15. And speaking of cruiserweights, so far we've only got Rey Mysterio, so not much of a division there. But as the weeks go on, of course, depending on how much money we got left over, we can be adding more cruiserweights each and every week. But for now, we're going to end our draft pick number 15 on one final cruiserweight. This only the 2nd cruiserweight in the division, and it is going to be Super Crazy coming to Smackdown on a 5-week contract. That is it guys for our draft. We have got Super Crazy, Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, Ken Kennedy, The Big Show, Kane, John Bradshaw Layfield, Bobby Lashley, Chris Benoit, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, and of course our number 1 pick being Kurt Angle. So a pretty decent roster, I've got to say. Obviously on the Raw side you've got guys like RVD, Batista, Triple H, Mick Foley and so on. But I would definitely say we've got the slightly better draft overall. We're now going to move on now and decide who exactly is going to be facing heel on Smackdown. So Big Show going to be a heel, Bobby Lashley going to be a face, Chris Benoit going to be a heel. How could he not be? Edge a heel, JBL a heel. We're going to be making Kane a face, Ken Kennedy a heel, Kurt Angle is going to be a face as well, at least to start off with. Matt Hardy a face, Randy Orton a heel, Rey Mysterio a face, Shawn Michaels a face, The Undertaker a face also, Benjamin a heel, and Super Crazy a face. So I would say a pretty good ratio there of heels to faces, at least on first glance. Got a good handful of top faces, a good handful of top heels. So hopefully that's going to be quite a good mix as the weeks on the SmackDown GMO continue. The Fast and Furious pace continues. Rey Mysterio is going to be our debut SmackDown Cruiserweight Champion. We only had two choices anyway, but still, Rey Mysterio, debut Cruiserweight Champion. Going to be looking now who's going to be our debut US Champion, and we have decided it is going to be Bobby Lashley. Tag team title time now, and we haven't exactly got many tag teams. Potentially we've got two, Undertaker and Kane and Rated RKO, and I've got a feeling that is exactly what we're going to be doing. Edge and Randy Orton, aka Rated RKO, are going to be our debut SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That leaves the World Championship, and that is where you the viewers come in. So just like my Universe mode, I want to make this GM mode as interactive as possible. I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below a match we can have on the next edition of SmackDown to crown our debut World Heavyweight Champion. Remember, we've got huge names on the roster like Kurt Angle, Undertaker, Kane, Shawn Michaels and so on. So plenty of big names for you guys to choose from. Keep in mind this is GM mode, so try and keep in your thoughts their overall popularity and stuff, just so we can get our GM mode off to a really nice start in terms of the popularity of the shows and so on. I'm not exactly an expert at this GM mode, so it's going to be kind of learning as we go on. But if you guys have got any kind of tips for me or any help or advice on how to get the best out of this GM mode, then please do let me know in the comment section. But that is bringing us an end to this debut edition of my GM mode from SBR 2007. Let me know any general feedback and your thoughts on this debut episode, as well as all the questions I asked you guys before. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please do support the series by leaving the video a like. And that is about it. Until next time, this has been 101. You've been watching my brand new SBR 2007 GM mode. Thanks for watching, and look for more episodes coming very, very soon.